Okay, so now let's get back to this guy. What did we bring that guy in for? Okay, so first things first. This thing's penetrating those beams and don't really like it. So let's fix that. I think I will just move that edge. Move edge. All right, grab that and make sure I'm going vertical. Let's just move it down. Let's say 4 feet. Oh, oh yeah. So this is that whole broken history. So I'm going to cancel that, and I think if I grab the points, I should be able to do the exact thing I just did, but do it with the curves. So I'm just going to do that. Okay, voila. All right. So now it's pretty simple. We're just going to export selected. Make sure it's in the right place. Make sure it's an SAT. It is apparently not in the right place. Oh, there it is. Save. Yes. Okay. Let's go to Revit. All right. So now to manage that, we're going to go to Manage, Manage Links, go to the CAD formats, and I'm going to have it reload. And let's see what happens. Bad deal. Use that. Well, that's interesting. It just moved when I. Okay, well, that's the new one on me. So what I did was I went to manage links. I reloaded it so that it would update. It didn't update, and then I went to edit in place, and it immediately shifted down. Okay, so I'm not asking you guys to do something this big, but I do want you to work through bringing some kind of custom surface, and it can just be one surface, into Revit. And I want you to contextualize it in some way. So if it's like, maybe it's between two columns, or maybe it's something that is around your entry, or maybe it's like this. It's like 3 bays, and it's like something very architectural, very large in scale. I don't care. So now let's see about applying some of this logic. So the first thing we would do, I think, would be wall by face. So that's going to allow you to select that piece. But I already had shelving selected, and it's saying that that will not work for this wall type. All right, no worries. Let's select it again, and we're going to go to architectural, and we're going to go to curtain wall system. And we're going to select it there. Okay, so it is allowable, but only through going from architectural to curtain system. Now the next thing you can do is you can start to place these mullions wherever you want, I think. All right, let's try that again. Architectural, curtain wall system, select that. Create, oh, I have to create the system. So what this has done is it's created a series of panels, in the 5x10 system. So I just need to edit that and give it the kind of maybe the same logic that I had with the other one. So and the difference also is that grid 1 and grid 2 have substituted vertical and horizontal. And I think that grid 1 is of the vertical one. So I'm just going to change that, apply it, and we'll just take a look to see what it did. Okay, so it did do that there. Say this one's every 18 inches. Apply that there. Now we can just kind of go in and do the same profiles. So the only thing that's kind of unfortunate about this is that I'm not going to get, I mean, it's going to just kind of use the profile of this surface to apply the 1 inch by 16 inch rectangle shelving. So it's not like I can like have it stretch itself over to the wall. But, I mean, let's face it, it's actually pretty cool to be able to create this thing, so easily. And again, if I wanted to get rid of the glazing, I would just have to go in here and look for the panel. There we go. And apply empty. All right, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to create, a shelving system, or maybe it's a piece of furniture or something using the curtain wall system, and it should be pretty apparent. I will ask you to create a custom profile, a la what we did with the railing. So, I mean, what that is maybe you decide that you want a T profile or an angle profile for the verticals. You do whatever you want, whatever your jam, or maybe the shelving has a certain profile. And create something that is contextual. So make sure that you can kind of create a logic tree, a rationale, using, I guess in this case it would be F5.3, and give us the orthographic views of it. You're welcome to hide certain things if you need to and isolate it just to make it kind of apparent. But obviously, because it's got to be contextual, you'll need some context. But just use your designer lens to do that. And all right, that's great.